To make yogurt at home is very easy. If you can boil water, you can make this yogurt. So continue watching to find out how to make it. So first we are going to sterilize what we are going to use for the yogurt. So I'm sterilizing my wicks, the bowl, the spatula I'm using. You are doing this to prevent food poisoning. Then you are going to get your milk. For this I'm using the Dano Cookout Instant Filled Milk Powder. You can use any milk of your choice, but I prefer to use this. And then I'm going to measure it out, because the milk to water ratio can affect the thickness, the taste of the yogurt. So you don't want your yogurt to be too watery, you don't want it to be too sour, you don't want like anything to go wrong with your yogurt. So that's why you need to measure it. So for this I'm using 3 cups of milk powder, the Dano milk powder. Yes, that's what I'm using. Another thing you should note is that the number of cup you use, the same cup you use for measuring your powder milk is the same cup you should use for measuring your water. You get? So this is hot water, like boiling water. This water reached the boiling point, and I'm going to use half cup. My 1 cup has an issue, so that's why I'm using half cup. I'm just using 3 cups of boiling water for this, for the yogurt, because I want it to be thick. So we're going to use, so this half cup, I'm putting 6. If you count to it, that's 6, but it's 3 cups you get. Then I'm going to use my wicks to mix the hot water with the milk together. So you ensure you mix everything together. You can see when I lifted up the wicks, it had like lumps in it. That's not what you want. This is what you want. You should not see any milk powder around your wicks. That's when you know that okay, it's ready. So we are going to strain this, because we don't want lumps in our yogurt. You can even see the residual milk that remains. Because me, I don't like wastage, I'm going to use my spatula to clean everything up. I can't waste milk, it's very expensive. So this is the yogurt starter we are going to use. A yogurt starter is essential because it contains live bacterial culture that turns the milk into yogurt through fermentation. This fermentation works in which the bacteria which is present in this starter feeds on the lactose, which is the milk sugar, and converts it into lactic acid. So that's just the function of a starter. So get one to make your yogurt. So before adding your starter into this milk, you are going to test the temperature. If you put it at the back of your hand and it's not too hot, that's when you know it's ready. It's tepid, just warm water, like warm temperature. That's what you want to get. So we're going to get a portion of the milk. I added half cup of the milk into the starter. We're going to make sure we mix the starter with the milk. You mix it very well till you don't even see the starter in it again. Then we are going to pour it into our milk, and there you have it, your yogurt. I'm just joking. So you are going to ensure you mix it properly in it. Then you get your bowl, then you pour your milk in it. You can still see the milk is warm. Yes, it's not cold milk, it's warm. You need a warm temperature so that those your bacteria will go and feed on it. So I'm going to cover this, put it in a light, because the bacteria multiply and spreads throughout the milk when it's kept in a warm environment. So 1 nylon gun is not enough. I'm going to add another one. Yes, because right now Nigeria is very, very cold, especially my house, like it's so cold. So I need to like preserve that warmth. So please make sure you keep it in a very warm place. Even if it's possible, you can put it in a hot water. Yes, you can, because this temperature is really, really cold. So I won't wrap it in a towel, because this warm thing, if not, your yogurt will not form. That's always the issue. It needs a really, really warm place, not hot though, a warm place to be able to form. So you are going to leave it in a warm place for 12 to 15 hours. After 12 to 15 hours, it should have formed. Me, I left mine for 14 hours. Yes, and let's see how it will be when it's ready. This is our yogurt. You can see how lush it's looking. Please do not fret over these lumps. It's normal to see lumps in your yogurt after it curdles. I'm going to remove a part because I don't want to be buying starter again. So this will be my starter. So when you make your yogurt, take out a portion for it and keep it in the fridge. That will serve as your starter. If you want a video on how to make Greek yogurt at home, please leave it in the comment section and I'll get to it. So you can store this for up to 2 weeks in your fridge. So I'll be blending this to remove the lumps. You can also use your wicks to remove the lumps, but I'll be using a blender to make it faster and easier for me. You can see how thick this yogurt is. Yes, so I hope when you make your own at home it turns out to be better than this. So I'm going to add sugar to it to make it sweetened, and after blending, this is what you get. If you leave it in the fridge, it becomes thicker. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel and check my other videos. So if you have any other questions, please leave it in the comment section. Thank you for watching.